Hi, and welcome back to my own Utopia. I'm Kayleena. Today is vlog number 30. I know that I left you guys for a little while, and it was a Thanksgiving break. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So what did you guys do for Thanksgiving? Put them down in the comments below. I'm quite curious. So unfortunately, we had to go through quarantine. um, Thank goodness we did not actually catch the COVID-19 or anything else like that. My youngest just got tested and he came back negative. Thank goodness. With our family, we are very extremely high risk. We got exposed to it from, it was not from anyone's problem. It wasn't anyone's fault, and I want to keep a safety aspect on this, so I'm not going to say who, what, when, where, what. But it came from a hospital / doctor, and they informed me ASAP to go into quarantine and to keep an eye on my children because they knew exactly how high risk my children and I are. So we are at the end of our quarantine period, thank goodness, and we did not catch it, thank goodness. So we do not take extra precautions, but because of that, we were unable to actually go spend time with the family for Thanksgiving. So we were very, very, very sad about that, but we had fun. I made it extra special for the boys. We did cookies and we decorated the cookies and we made it as less stressful as possible for them because they were already under stress as it is. So we had that going on with us. So I know, as y'all can tell, I'm inside. It is very cold outside. I think right now it's in the 40s. I know it's not as cold as it is at other parts of the United States, but for here it is. And I would like to also make sure I can haul Tushy if my boys wake up and I have to deal with them. The baby, something's going on with his ears and he's been waking up and crying, and I have to go make sure he gets put back to sleep and comfort him. So I'm a little bit on extra edge because of that as well. So I got that going on. But as y'all can tell, I have a lot of my plants. With the cold happening and everything else like that, I've had to bring a lot of my plants in very quickly and rapidly. So these have already been here, but we had to set up another area for all of my plants to be brought in, and then my whole back porch, semi-built-in back porch or whatever, laundry area / back porch / plant room / utility room. It's / everything. It's filled up with plants, and I have to go out there one day and be able to clean, reorganize, and set up my plants properly so they can have the right amount of sunlight. But I'll be putting that on a different one. Anyways, this one is about yarn. Okay, so I just want to make sure I didn't go over too much with you guys. I had a lot of 2 big therapies this morning. It was over the teletherapy this morning. So I am kind of run ragged already this morning, and I have not had the time or the ability to write down everybody that I'm going to be showing you's names and stuff like that. So I'm going to be putting everything down below. So first thing is first. Let me get something to drink. Yeah, air's dry, so my throat gets drier. Sorry about that. Anyways, so I've been trying to finish this up. I can't remember last time I showed it to you guys. Like I said, I can't remember what's the name of the pattern. I will put it down below, but it's on a blog, and it's a free pattern, everything. The lady that, I'm assuming a lady that did this, did such a good job writing up the pattern. I love it. It was my first time trying to read a pattern, and it just completely clicked, and I was like, you know what? We'll try it. My cousin, or one of my favorite cousins, is having a baby. She's going to be having one in January or February. So I know the poor baby's going to be cold, especially with already temperatures dropping the way it is. So I wanted to make something nice and warm. The last time I showed this, I only had one little leg, but I have 2 legs now, a sleeve, and I have one more sleeve. And after I'm done with that, then I have to do the collar, the buttonholes, and finish crocheting all that around, and then put the buttons on. Unfortunately, I did not realize this when I was reading it, because with Black Friday and everything else like that, they had some good deals. I was going to go ahead and get the buttons, but on the pattern, it does not say what size the buttons should be. It just tells you how to do the rest of it in the buttonholes and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, so I need to go ahead and finish crocheting it up, and then I can go ahead and take a measuring tape and measure and figure out exactly what size holes or what size buttons that they need to be. Because the great thing is with all those other places is that they're actually doing curbside drop off. So I'm paying for that, or I'm not paying for it, it's free, but I am paying for shipment and handling, stuff like that, trying to prevent from us getting exposed any more than what we've already been exposed. And with us being in quarantine, I thought shipment and handling would be beneficial just in case we did have it. So, I love how this is coming out. I think she's going to really like it. I'm going to do a couple of booties. If I have enough time, I'm going to do some hand mittens and a little hat that will go with it that should all match. So I have that. We have a stitch marker. Isn't that cute? Just so cute. So I did that, or I got that far. With that yarn aggravating my hands, I hate doing it. But I love the pattern. The pattern is not repetitive to me. By the time I start getting bored, I'm done. And I'm already moving on to another section. So I have that. On Thanksgiving Day, because of me being so bummed, I was like, ugh, and I had so much extra time on my hands, I came across this tutorial on YouTube. Like I said, I'll put that down below or in the comments below. But isn't that cute? Oh, that's the back. Silly me. But it was supposed to have a face. It's a little turkey. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do a little face until I kind of ran out of time. But it's all out of cotton. And it ended up being our hot plate for one of our dishes. So I was like, I really wanted to make something. I haven't had time here. Life ended up giving me time at the last minute. So I used it to create this. And I don't know, maybe later I will decide on if I want to put a face on it or not. I'm not quite sure right now. I kind of actually like it the way it is, as you can tell. It's a very simple pattern. I love it. I'll probably make a couple more and give it out to the family for next year. And I got plenty of time now to actually do that. This is before I found out we got exposed, before we even got told or went to the appointment. So I have been going to dollar stores picking up crafts and stuff like that for the boys to do during homeschool and stuff like that, to keep their little hands busy and to work with fine motor skills. My middle one does not have a problem with his fine motor skills, but my oldest has a very, very low scale for his fine motor skills. So we have to do a lot to build up his fine motor skills. Well, I found this and I was like, oh, only $1, and it retails for $22.99, and in Canada $24.99. So it has all of them. I think it's adorable. So I am so happy I found this. I can't wait. This is going to be something I'm going to probably do do a few of them after the first of the year. But my boys have already been taking it from me and looking through it and everything else like that. So I got that. Then I went up to, I usually go up to Goodwill, and this is like before we found out. I go up to Goodwill for my me time, and I go up there right when they first open. Nobody's there. It's freshly sanitized and freshly cleaned. So I usually try to go up there. I cannot believe I actually found this. And I don't know, for those of you that have never been to Goodwill, they have a color of the week, and what was it? I think it was blue. Yeah, it was blue. So I found all of this on one day, and every single bit of it was actually half off. So I have never come across this before. When I looked it up, it was in the Ukraine, or is it gonna focus? Nope. Okay. Titus White Rose. Let's see. 70% British wool, 30% UK alpaca. And I'm not allergic to either one of them, and neither one is my boys. Thank goodness. 100% British spun and dyed in Yorkshire. A blend of 50% long wool, 350 yards, 320 meters, and 100 grams. Hand wash. Needle size is a 2.75 to a 3.25 millimeter knitting needles, made in the UK. So with it being $3.03, it was blue, so I got it 50% off. And then this one did not come with a band, and it was $1.21, and it was 50% off as well. I think it's gorgeous. All the bits and pieces and everything, and it feels like, and it smells, honestly, like an old, like your grandmother's house. So, I can smell that. I can smell the wool. And I don't see the alpaca, so I'm thinking it might be wool. And the way that it's spun is, I'm thinking it might be. I'm not quite sure. So, I got that one, $1.20. And this one was 50% off as well. And this one's very thin too. I want to say this is like thread or white, one. Trying to make sure it's, there it goes. Beautiful color. So I can sit here and mismatch them and put them together, and they'll do fine. Then I came across this one, $3.03, and here it was 50% off as well. And this one is 100% organic cotton. Colorway is white. Weight is sport. Yardage is 232 yards, 212 meters, 1.76 ounces, and 50 grams. Gauge, 24 stitches equals 4 inches on 4 US, 3.5 millimeter. Made in Japan. Made in Japan. And then here, mainly Cameron stems with my yarn when I'm sitting there crocheting or knitting. He'll sit there and fiddle around with it, especially if it's a ball. And I've asked my husband, I'm like, I want a yarn bowl for Christmas. And he was like, okay. But I was like, well, until then, I found this. And I know the Dollar Tree sells them for $1, so I got it for 88 cents. A little bit cheaper. But it's big enough, it can sit in his little lap. I can sit there and wind this up, throw it in there, and I can have him sit right beside me while I'm sitting there crocheting or knitting, while he sits there and fiddles with the ball, or he stems. He'll sit there and flap his hands. So he does that. Garrett does that as well, and so does Keegan. So I thought that that would be very beneficial for them, at least until I get my yarn bowl. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a little tired. And then I didn't put that all into the same one. I got these as well, and the reason why they're in a different bag is you're about to see why. Let's see. $3.03, 50% off. 100% silk. I think this one's from the UK as well. It actually has a price tag, originally $30. Hold on a second. "618 yards, 100 grams, 24 to 30 stitches equals 4 inches. US size 2 to 5. Machine wash on cold, tumble dry on low." And it's called Blue Bamboo. And it's gorgeous. So, and it does have a hint of like a bluish green to it. Yeah, it's showing up exactly the way it looks. So I found that one. And then my last one, I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to get this, but I just went ahead. Look at this mess. Yeah. $3.03, and yet it was 50% off. So it is, hold on one second, from the same brand, Pearl Hoe, filled, yeah, linen, and it's 100% linen. Never had linen before. So that was one thing that kind of made me just like, But I was like, if I'm going to pay out for something new, why not go ahead and get it for as cheaply as possible? 295 yards, 100 grams, 24 to 30 stitches equals 4 inches. US size 2 to 5 needle. Machine wash on delicate cold, lay flat to dry. And I can't, there's nothing on the inside. Yeah, and that's literally all it says. So I am going to not have fun with this mess. This is going to be like one of my sit down, make sure the boys are asleep before I tackle that one. Then, so I sent somebody out to, I did a online order and did a pickup. I didn't pick it up. I had somebody else pick it up for me. They were already out doing the Black Friday event and stuff like that. I was like, okay. They left it on the doorstep and I got it. So I saw everybody keeps talking about the big twist and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I actually want to make a cowl. I saw somebody, they did a knit cowl where each rectangle, or yeah, I want to say rectangle, each rectangle was a different textured section, and it was a different, yeah, it was a different color. So I was like, that would be ideal, as I want textured rectangles for a little cowl to go around, and I wanted to do them in the Christmas colors. So I picked up the big twist. There it goes. 175 yards, 3.5 ounces, 160 meters, 100 grams, 100% acrylic, and it's very loosely spun, but it'll be fine, no big deal. And the ball's very loose too. US 6 to, no, hold on, sorry. This is for knit needles. US 10, 6 millimeter. It 15 stitches equals 4 inches by 4 inches. And then for the crochet hook, a USK 10.5 to 6.5 millimeters. 11 single crochets, 4 inches by 4 inches. Let's see, machine wash on low iron, machine washable, low iron, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, dry clean, and dry flat. Skeins per project. Hold on. I'm having acid. It takes 2 of these to make a hat, 4 of these to make a scarf, 6 to make a sweater. Yeah, a very small one. And 5 for a, I want to say like a pocket shawl or a, yeah, let's just stick with pocket shawl because I lost the word for the other one. It's a 5 bulky. Wow, I love it when my brain just says, I'm not going to give you the words. I'll give you the picture, but not the words. Color 140805, red, green, white, solid stripe. Very original. But whatever. So I picked up that one, and then I knew these were going to be a little bit of a, oh, it broke. Oh no. Oh well. Let's just stick with this one first. I knew it was going to be thicker when I saw it, or not thicker, thinner, but I was just thinking if I just make it a little bit looser with my stitches, I should be pretty good. If it doesn't look good together, then I'll figure out something else. 380 yards, 6 ounces, 347 meters, 170 grams. 5 millimeter hook or a 5 millimeter knitting needles. It's a 4 medium. Same for wash. Color deep red. And made in Turkey. Yeah, I cannot believe that just broke. That kind of makes me sad. I know, it really does make me sad. Alright, well, here's the green. Well, emerald green. And everything's the same. So I got the deep red. I have the emerald green. Was it deep red? What was it called again? Yeah, I was correct. Deep red. And then I got the white. So everything's the same. To me, it feels nice. It feels nice enough for me to be able to touch, handle, and be able to do what I want to do before I have to wash it. It's not as nice as Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. It's probably a wee bit below it. So that's why I can actually handle it. So I got that. My youngest is into Sesame Street. So I'm going to be making a lovelet out of this and giving this to him. I even let him choose which one he wanted, but it's Sesame Street Lion Brand One Hat Wonder, free pattern inside. 2.5 ounces, 70 grams, net weight 95 yards, 87 meters, machine washable, lay flat to dry. Okay, so it's saying that you can wash it in like medium, not hot, not cold, so warm. There's the word, warm. Size medium. You use they're suggesting a 5.5 millimeter I9 hook, or for knitting needles you can use a 5.5 millimeter 9. Basically they kind of run the same. Sometimes every once in a while I'll see where the knitting needles and the crochet hook is different. So he picked Elmo. I asked him which one he wanted. He wanted Elmo. I was like, okay. I'll get it. It's on sale. I've been waiting for it to go on sale before I got it. Then I asked my husband to pick. I will insert a picture, or I will put up a picture of one of the ornaments I will be making, and I will put the name of the website where I found this, and so you can get it. It's a free pattern. I'll put that up now. Isn't that cute? So I will be making that this year. I've already got the yarn, everything else like that. The only thing I needed was the buttons. So I told my husband to pick something. He picked owls because he knows I love owls. There it goes. Aren't they cute? So he got owls. I wanted this one. It's got a couple of snowflakes, pine cone, Christmas tree. Yeah, 2 Christmas trees and a cardinal. Our family associates cardinals to our Meemaw. She passed away 7 years ago. So anything dealing with cardinals we represent for her. She loved cardinals and everything else like that. She would ask, she would put out bird feeders and stuff like that, and she adored them. So I been looking for stuff with the red truck, but it seems like everything with the red truck is like double expensive. Even the same product, same everything, except for the red truck on it is like 50% difference in price than it would be with a red truck on it. So I was like, no. Even though I like it, I am not going to spend out extra money just because of it having a red truck on it. So when I saw this, I decided to go ahead and get it. And it's upside down. Of course it's upside down. I think it was like $5. If I'm wrong, I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I got this with the Black Friday ad, and I bought it through online. So I got the little reindeer, little jingle bells, and then the red truck. Now I cannot wear fake earrings. I am so highly sensitive. It's not funny. I actually end up having an infection, everything else like that. So I have to wear pure gold or silver. And if it's heavy, it hurts. I can't handle it. That's why majority of the time I'm not wearing earrings or anything else like that, especially because my baby sees something shiny, he's going to sit there and tug and pull. It ain't happening. So I'm going to be making these into stitch markers. And so these are going to be my new stitch markers for my crochet and knitting. We got this more snowflakes, so I can put some more onto the snow globe. And there's different kinds in here, actually. I didn't notice. Oh, it's 2 different kinds. Okay. Make sure it focuses. There we go. Yeah. Still looking at them, trying to make sure they're okay. And then we got Rudolph. I was thinking about, I saw one where she took, what was it? A couple of the Christmas trees, a couple of the Rudolphs, and put them over the Christmas trees. I thought that was so cute. So I might actually do that. And then my husband chose to get these. Let's see. Ooh, just totally ripped it, but oh well. My oldest loves airplanes, helicopters, anything like that. So he got this package, if you're trying to look for it. It has that on there. It has, ooh, let go of me. A sailboat. They're my youngest and my middle, like police cars and fire trucks and all of them. It's a lot of variety into just one package. That's pretty good. Let's see, another police car, another airplane, exactly the same, no difference. Let's see, I showed you the bulldozer, and then they're all the rest the same. So, was that it? Yes. So, for those of you that are curious, with all the vlogmas happening and everything else like that, I'm going to put that in a different bag. I am not going to be doing vlogmas. This is my first year doing vlogging in general, so because of that, I'm not going to put more stress on myself. And then with the COVID happening and everything else like that, I'm sorry, looking at the time. With the COVID happening and everything else like that, and holidays, I get overly stressed anyways. I am just not going to do it. So I thought I'll just go ahead and give y'all a heads up on that. So